What's going on, everybody? It's Wizard here for Disc Golf Valley m- multiplayer match. Today we got a match against Nikolai, Just, and MSOG. Today's going to be just slightly different than normal. Well, obviously, we're still going to play through all the holes and hopefully take down our opponents. But I would like to honor this Disc Golf Valley round and this video to my cat, Amir. It breaks my heart, and it is very, very, very sad. Uh, I wish I didn't have to make a video like this. but but it's very heartbreaking. But my 17-year-old cat Amir just passed away yesterday. So this match and this video will be in honor of my cat Amir, and I'm just gonna tell y'all like the story of his life, and I'm just gonna honor him in this video. To start things off, Amir was actually my wife's family's cat. To start off, me and my wife met our junior year of high school, pretty much the summer after 10th grade actually. And through God's blessings, we just always stay together, me and her. And here we are, like give or take 12, 13 years later, ha happily married. Anyway, she started out as her family's cat, and even though I was the boyfriend at that time, just coming around on the weekends, coming around after school, just hanging out. Me and Amir, even back then, developed a very quick bond, a very natural bond, and just a very good bond, almost from the get-go. It's even though he was her family's cat, me and him just developed an amazing bond, like I guess like very quickly, and me and him just connected on a whole new level. So give or take about 4 or 5 years later, like me and my wife were still dating, and unfortunately, her family had to move into a new rental property that didn't allow so many animals. So I did take in Amir, and he became my family's cat, and uh, and just throughout that time, me and him just developed a greater and greater bond. Even though Amir was just a naturally like very friendly cat to like all people and all other animals, like you could have asked anybody in my family, any of my friends or family, me and Amir just we just connected and had a bond that was beyond the best. Amir for so long, he was my best friend and my right hand man, and it was just obvious to see to almost everybody else. Oh, let's see, let me focus in right quick, make this putt 46. So like I was saying, like just throughout the time that he spent in my house, me and him just developed a greater bond. Like even though he was nice to everybody, he was always a cool cat. Very chill and easy going with everybody. It's almost like me and him just had that best friend connection, to where like it was like he was always down to like be with me. Whenever I got home from college, whenever I got home from work, that cat, he wanted to be with me. He wanted to sit on my lap. He wanted to sleep with me in my bed. He wanted to hang out with me and just chill on top of me and just cuddle with me. And Amir, he was even though by that time, he became my family's cat. In all honesty, he was my cat. At the very end of the day, even though he would chill with everybody else, he was cool with everybody else. Like when it came to me, like he would ditch everybody else in a heartbeat, and he was just down to be with me. So as time went on, like our bond just got closer and closer and closer. And he was my family's cat for probably the next 5 to 7 years until me and my wife actually moved out and we each got our own apartment. I then took Amir with us, and Amir became just me and my wife's cat at the apartment. And I will say, just Amir was there through it all. He was there throughout. He was there through me graduating high school. Amir was there through me just going to college, and Amir was there when I got my first house. Amir was there when me and my wife got married and graduated college, and he was just there. Amir got to watch me grow from a child to a successful adult, and I got to watch him grow from a young cat into an old man. And we just always had that special bond. Amir. Just think of your best friend in life. Like you have so many friends and so many close family members and things in life, and I feel like everybody just connects with that one special person. So just imagine that best friend connection, but instead of like being human to human, I had that. I am thankful enough to have like many close friends, and I have a close friend group, and I have my amazing wife, and we all connect, on a very deep level. But to also have that connection with an animal. I just felt was very next level. You know, me and him, I felt like just had a truly very rare bond, a bond that's hard to find, even among people that own pets their whole life and have pets. Like we just had me and Amir's just trust and love for each other were just unmatched. Like I feel like, and I just feel so lucky that I was able to have a pet that I was able to get so close with and have just such a true and genuine bond with. I just feel so lucky and so privileged that I was able to experience something like that because I feel probably like probably 99% of the people like who live in the world will not experience a bond so close with an animal that I had with Amir. And even though it breaks my heart beyond belief that he did pass away, I am thankful almost more than anything that I got to watch him grow into an old man. Amir did make it to 17 years old, and thankfully, up until the very end, he never had any health issues. Like even in his old age, he never developed arthritis or any type of physical like disabilities. He's a very active cat. He could jump and he could run, and he's very agile and he could do all like the normal cat things, even up until his old age. Unfortunately, towards the end, yeah, oh man, a little bit higher on that putt. Anyways, unfortunately, towards the end, he did develop like kidney and heart issues that did lead to his downfall and did lead to his passing, and that was incredibly sad. But I am incredibly happy that I just had like that I was able to develop like such an amazing bond, such a true bond with him, a man to cat bond. It's a rare thing to find. I feel like in life for you to a cat of all animals to have such an incredible and close bond with. But me and him were just incredibly close, and man, and it does break my heart that that he's no longer with us. But I thank God that like he's no longer sick and he's no longer suffering in any type of way, and he's resting in peace and watching over us. And I just want to say, Amir, I loved you, man. I loved you so so much, and I miss you so so much already. I I wish more than anything I had more time with you. But then again, I'm so thankful for the time that I did get to spend with you and all the great and all the amazing memories that we did get to spend. Um, you were there for me more than you could have known, Kitty. Uh, you were just such an incredible cat, such an incredible friend, and just such an incredible pet. I loved you so much, man, and I just want to let you know that you will be forever missed, and I just hope you're resting in peace. But anyways, so just to wrap things up, this round was an honor with my cat Amir. I love you and I miss you, and just rest in peace, Amir. And I don't know, like what happens with animals in the afterlife, but maybe we'll see each other again one day, and if we do, I can't wait. I just want to thank you so much, for just being the cat that you were and just being in my life, and it was an honor to be your cat dad, and I love you like family. So I'm not trying to make this a style video or anything like that, or I'm not trying to repeat myself over and over, but at this time in my life, it has been a heartbreaking process, and I hate it, but I love you, Amir, and this round was an honor of you. Goodbye, my good friend.